Hey yo YouTube, what's up? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video we're going to be checking out my LEGO Star Wars Rebel Army. That's right, now let's get into it. So I know my Rebel Army might seem pretty small, especially compared to my Galactic Empire Army, but the reason for that is because I don't really own a lot of Rebel sets. Like the only set that I really own that I can see is like this set right here, which is a Snow Speeder, and this is the 2014 model, I think it is, or something. 2014 to 16 I think it was. But anyways, this one is old. Like, this thing was in pieces and bins and stuff. And so it took me a long time to find all the pieces to rebuild this. And I think it was super fun, like, building this thing for the first time again. Or second time, I guess you could say. But, yeah, it was super fun, like, having, like, memories of rebuilding this thing. But it wasn't very fun looking for the pieces. I can say that much. Another reason I don't have a ton of, like, vehicles or any, like, Rebel things here is because I actually put a lot of it on the Hothmok right here. So this is my Hothmok, and this thing right here this was included in the LEGO Star Wars, like, missile shooter action game thing, I forget what it was. But anyways, you would shoot missiles at these things, and you would knock the little person from there, and you would shoot here, and it would knock the, like, wall over thing, and it was really cool. And so I ended up putting that onto my Hothmok, and so that's another reason why I don't have a lot of stuff here. And another reason how I was able to get this many minifigures, even though I don't buy a lot of Rebel sets, is because they're kind of just included in, like, the Galactic Empire sets that I buy. Like, this one right here came with the Chewbacca and Rebel Trooper right here. And the AT-AT right here came with this Jedi Luke dude who ends up going in there and throwing the thermal detonator into the belly of the AT-AT. Now that you know why I don't have a ton of stuff here, let's get into it. So as I did with the Galactic Empire Army showcase, let's start off with the minifigs. So let's go in order from the pilots all the way up to the rebels. First, let's start off with the pilots. In the front, we have Jedi Luke and his lightsaber, and he is included in the AT-AT set that I own. And as you can see, he's wielding his lightsaber. And I actually have almost the exact same minifigure right behind him, so let's go see what he looks like. So the dude behind him is actually the Luke that's included in the Snow Speeder right there. And he's pretty cool. Definitely looks a little bit different. And the reason he has white gloves on instead of the like black ones like this Luke minifigure has is because I changed them to look like the Snow Speeder pilots that are actually in the movie, and that makes it more accurate because they had white gloves in the movie. And the dude behind him has, he looks basically the exact same. I couldn't find white gloves for him, so I gave him gray gloves to match his helmet because I thought that was kind of funny. With the pilots out of the way, let's move on to the droids. First is R2-D2 in his little C-3PO sweater that he made, and this is included in the advent calendar for 2022. And right behind him is C-3PO in the exact same advent calendar. The reason I don't have any other droids is because I actually don't know where they are. I think I ended up giving them to my brothers to play with or something. And I actually don't own another C-3PO. That's the only C-3PO that I own in this little sweater too. So that's kind of cool. Up next is the custom and special minifigs. The reason why I say they're custom and special is because one of them actually is a custom minifig, and the other two are just special to me because I have not seen them before. First one is Chewbacca with the little snow printing on him, which seems pretty cool. It's like they little sprinkled some white paint on it all over him, which is kind of cool. The minifig behind him is actually, I think, a Y-Wing pilot or something. This is the custom minifig I was talking about. It has some pants I just found lying around. I think that's a Y-Wing torso. I don't fully remember. And up here is just some random helmet, which I don't know. And the face I think I got from the Scout Trooper and the Snow Trooper Battle Pack. I could be wrong though. And the reason why this Rebel girl trooper is not with the rest and is in the special category is because she actually comes with a white backpack, which none of my other Rebel troopers have, which is kind of cool and makes her a bit special. And finally is the Rebel Troopers. So I actually have these Rebel Troopers in two categories. First one is Advent Calendar Microfighter, and I'll get into that in a bit. And the second one is the like legitimate ones that are actually included in my action battle thingy. I forget what it's called. I'm sorry. Someone please tell me what it actually is in the comments. So up first in the action battle shooter game thingy is this dude who actually aims the turret, and if you shoot the turret, he'll go flying off, which is pretty cool. Up next is the old grandpa dude with the sniper rifle who actually sits in the sniper little tower, and if you shoot the hangar bay, he'll go flying down with it. And in last is, I think this dude is the dude who sits in the little thing that I showed how it previously worked. I don't really know what it's called. He just kind of controls the little control pad and makes sure that the hangar bay does not open, which he apparently sucks at because it opens all the time. Here you can see them without their helmets, and you can see the dude who mans the turret is kind of angry the old dude with this little beard, and then this dude who seems to be pretty happy about him being bad at making sure the hangar bay door does not open. Why are you so bad at that job? You had one job! And up next is the Advent Calendar and Microfighter Rebels. So these dudes are actually all the same because they're actually all Lukes. This dude is the Luke that I think is included in the 2022 Advent Calendar. The second Luke, I think, is the minifig that's included in the Microfighter. And this dude is either included in my brother's Microfighter or Advent Calendar set. I don't fully know which sets these guys are from, but all I know is they're from the Microfighter Tauntaun vs. AT-AT set, and in the 2022 Advent Calendar, I'm pretty sure. Now that we're done with the minifigs, let's get on to what everyone's been waiting for the most, I think, the Snowspeeder. I don't really know what to say about the Snowspeeder. This is pretty much the exact same model as the 2014 or 16 one, I'm pretty sure. I forget what year it was made in. But anyways, this is basically the exact same thing. But yeah, this is the Snowspeeder, and I actually made a few changes and modifications to it to make it more my style that I kind of like. So the first changes I want to talk about are actually these front cannons. These little cone pieces right here are actually supposed to be dark gray and not light gray, but that wouldn't match these barrel things, so I decided to make them light gray, and I say that looks way better. Another change is these little slope pieces right here, and these are in dark gray, but they're supposed to be in light gray. Another change I made was apparently I could not find a 2x3 slope piece like this one over here, and so instead I just put two 1x3 slope pieces there. One more change is that this little gray slope right here actually has a little like grill piece or something like that. I forget what that piece is called, but it's in dark gray. This one over here is in light gray. I also made a few changes on the interior because I thought it didn't look fully good, and so I made some changes to it. I don't fully remember what, but I'm pretty sure I made the seats more white, and I made some of the pieces dark gray and stuff. One more change I made is that these black grill pieces in the back, these little dudes right here, I actually ended up changing them because I didn't like the way how they originally looked, and so I made them all black. And I also put some of these translucent orange pieces on there to make it look like there's some thrust coming out of it. Which, as you can see, when I put it on my mock, it looks pretty cool with the thrust and how it's at a slanted angle. And here's what it looks like on the back. I also put a little Easter egg right here. This is the Imperial symbol. And here's what it looks like at the back of the Snowspeeder. But yeah, that is the LEGO Star Wars Rebel Army. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this video, and please hit that like and subscribe button. It's free, helps out a ton, and it'll help grow my YouTube channel. Anyways, huge thanks. Also, thank you for sticking around this long. It really means a lot to me. I'll see you all next time. Bye!